Alright guys, today I'm gonna show you how to wrap your hands for boxing. Okay, first, why do we wrap our hands? Don't you think that the gloves are enough to protect our hands? The answer is no. Gloves protect your knuckles and they usually protect your wrists, but they don't protect our fingers, right? Inside those gloves, your fingers can still mesh together, right? They can collapse and potentially be broken that way. So that's where these hand wraps come into play. So first, there are different kinds of hand wraps. There are these ones that you can find in a normal sporting goods store or even Amazon, and there are ones that are used in the professional game, or you might call them the gauze wraps. And because most of you guys are just training boxing for now, we're gonna cover these ones. When someone asks me which hand wraps they should get, I always tell them the brand doesn't really matter. So what I always say to them is that just make sure that they're the longer ones, okay? The longer meaning they're 180 inches. So today we'll be using just that. I picked up these bad boys from the Superior store when I visited New York. Starting off, there are two different ways to start your hand wraps. The first one is where you create that knuckle padding first, and the other one is where you start with this thumb loop that hand wraps usually come with. So personally, I like starting off with a thumb loop, all right? It's there for a reason. Some people think that you can't make the knuckle padding if you start with a thumb loop, but I'll show you exactly how. First, make sure that you identify the bottom part of the wrap. So there's the top and the bottom is quite obvious. Start with the thumb going away from it. If you go towards the thumb, it's gonna come off when you pull. When you go away from it, it tugs just the way it's supposed to, all right? So I like to start with the wrist first, so you go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Again, this is preference, right? So there's no right way, it's whatever way that works for you. This is my favorite way. After you go 3 times through the wrist, you wanna go to the thumb, all right? So you go over the thumb, just like that, and make sure you tuck this in, right? That's the whole point. You wanna help tuck your thumb with the hand wrap. So you tuck it in, you go over like that. See that? You want to pull, right? Keep this away from flaring out, right? Pull. Again, not too tight. You don't want to constrict your blood flow, and then you go around again. After you go around here, this is where it gets fun. All right? So we're going to go start with the pinky, go up here. Make sure that you cross the thumb area. See that? You go to the pinky, you loop around once, you go around once again to the palm, you go around once like this. Now this is where we make the knuckle pad. So you go 1 here, you're gonna use your thumb to hold it in place. You're gonna go over once, right, just like that. Use your other hand, secure it here. Take your thumb off, secure it here. You're gonna fold it right here again. Make sure that you fold it a bit over, just like that. You don't want it to end up being too short like this, right? You're gonna go over a little bit, fold it one more, secure it here. Just like that. You're gonna go one more here, around this way. Tuck that flap in. Now you have a knuckle pad, right? You want to secure this knuckle pad now by looping around your index finger, just like that. Now, every time you go around the finger, I want you guys to clench hard, okay? The reasoning for this is that if you don't clench, when you secure this over your finger, it's gonna constrict the blood flow here and it gets really painful, guys. All right, we're gonna go clench hard like this when you loop around, secure it over to the wrist. Again, you want it to be tight, but not too tight that it's constricting your blood flow again, guys. So we're gonna go around. After you go pinky, you go index, now you go ring finger, right? You go to the ring finger, clench again, clench hard, go down to the wrist, over. Now the last one, your middle finger, go around again, clench hard, secure it over the wrist again. Now you have all of this extra to work with, right? Now depending on what you like, you can either support your wrist even more or you can put more support on your thumb, up to you guys, right? I like to put more on the knuckle padding. So I'm gonna go up, over to the knuckle again. This time I'm gonna start with the index finger. Gonna go around again to the knuckle, open up again, gonna go around the pinky. And then clench hard again, go to the wrist. I still have this little bit. Maybe I should use it for my thumb now. So I go to my thumb, again, tuck the thumb in, pull. Time to finish off the hand wraps. Over. And secure, just like that. Now last step, this is the magic touch, just so you'll have a more comfortable pairing hand. We're gonna go palm up, we're gonna pull any wraps that are covering your palm, like this. This way you'll have a comfortable way to open up your palm for a parry. I'm gonna show the other hand just because, so you guys can get a closer look. So again, away from the thumb, tug on it, go over the wrist, not too tight, okay, not too tight. Don't make it too tight like that. Just around tight enough, but not constricting the blood flow. 3 times, then around the thumb. Okay, around the thumb. Tuck the thumb in, see, just like that, so you don't want it flaring out here. In, pull the hand wraps in like that, so it prevents it from flaring. Around the wrist again. Okay, so from here, go to your pinky. Over, wait. To your pinky, right, over here. Over the knuckle. Again, spread your fingers out, so you don't want it to be too tight like this. Spread it out, go over once, like that, and hold it with the thumb. Hold it in place, right? We're gonna go over that. Use your other hand to hold it in place here. Take the thumb out. Hold it. Now we want to make sure that this is draped over. See that drape over here? And make sure it's still secure right here. Drape over a little bit, fold it. Now we're gonna bring it over again here. And we're gonna use the thumb to hold it in place again. Just like that, right? Right there. Make sure that there's a flap there, right? Keep the flap here. I'm gonna go around once on the bottom, right? Right here. Tuck in that flap, so tuck it in. Don't let it pull the pad over though. It's gonna make it tight, right? We're gonna tuck that in. Like that. And bring it over again, use your thumb. And secure it, right? Now after this, we want to go around the index finger, right? So go around the index finger like this, clench hard, okay? Clench hard. Gonna go down, roll once, and we're gonna go up again, open up. We're gonna go to the ring finger now. Just like that. Clench hard again. Over, open again. Now last one, we're gonna go to the middle finger here. Loop around. Clench hard again. Clench hard. Pull, tug. Over to the wrist. Again, we have so much left over here, so I can either finish it on the knuckle again or on the thumb, right? I'm gonna go to the knuckle again. Up here to the index finger, make sure everything is secure, not flaring out. The index finger, loop around. To the pinky. Clench hard. All right, tug over the wrist again. Now for this last part, I'm gonna go over the thumb once more. So I'll go over the thumb here. Tuck the thumb in. Pull. Like that. Pull the thumb in, right? Towards this way, not this way. Like that. Over the wrist again, and finish up. Like that. Now the last part again, turn it over. See that? It's overlapping my palm. Pull it down a bit and pull this up. Now you have this grip, right? You can grip like that. All right, so that's how you wrap your hands for boxing. Of course, there's no one right way in this. This is just my personal favorite way to do it. So if someone says that that's the wrong way to do it, don't let them bug you.